It's time to try something else. That Gintama game was incredibly obtuse and difficult to understand. I couldn't make any progress in it whatsoever. However, this time I have a secret weapon. Yes, it's a Japanese visual novel, translated into English by fans. So this should be a bit easier to progress in. Raseru? Okay, skip that first FMV because it's glitchy. They don't give you enough time on that title screen to press anything. Like, literally they expect you to press start straight away. Options, music, sound, voice, text speed, auto speed, and I guess I'll do the necessary thing in Discord again. I could do that on here though. I was about to say, don't ask me to log in. I should be logged in. I'm gonna do it again. Bing! There we go. That's done. That's done, and that's done. Let's go. Grandma, are you awake? It's just I want to hear more of that story. It was the story about Japan, Grandma. Yeah. Yeah, really. It's such a wonderful place. Because Grandma wouldn't tell lies, right? You wouldn't? Grandma, hey, why do you look sad? Similar? A special one? Keep it a secret. Yeah, I understand. It's a secret story between just the two of us. Hehehe. Phew, the flight seems to be stable. This isn't my first time flying, but I always feel uneasy when I do. And this time it's also because I'm heading to my beloved Japan at last. Ah, can't this plane go any faster? Faster, towards Japan! I shouldn't be so hasty. Back in Grandma's time it must have taken many days. This is like teleportation in comparison. So, Grandma, your granddaughter, Mari, has finally left for Japan. The sketchbook is a memento of my grandma. It's filled with the scenery she sketched while remembering her days in Japan. My grandmother, Micheline, lived in Japan a long time ago. Yes, when she was about my age. When I was little, Grandma would always share with me the memories of the days she spent in Japan. And every time I heard her stories, it made me yearn for Japan even more. And so it became my dream to add colour to the scenery that was drawn in this sketchbook, when I could see it in Japan for myself. When I told Grandma about this dream, she was really glad. Because of this dream, I decided to learn how to draw, and enrolled in a school with an art department. Of course, there was another reason too, the woodblock paintings Grandma brought from Japan called ukiyo-e. I was charmed by them, and they were also one of the reasons why I wanted to study painting and art. But Grandma left for the other side of the sky a year ago, before I got a chance to go to Japan. After Grandma passed on, I looked at her sketchbook every day. And one day, we were told in class that they're taking applications for a foreign exchange program with a Japanese art school. Naturally, I raised my hand first. I could go to Japan I was dreaming about, and I would be studying art there too. I couldn't let this wonderful chance slip. At that point, I was sure fate was at work. With these feelings in my heart, I went and faced the selection test for the international students, and I managed to pass it. I'm sure that it was by the grace of my grandma in heaven that I made it. Grandma, you love Japan so much. Just what kind of country is it? Of course, just like Grandma told me, seeing is worth 1,000 words. I wonder what kinds of amazing things are awaiting me. Ah, I'm so excited. Huh? The lights have gone dark. Is it already time to go to sleep? Yeah, it's no use getting all nervous like this. When I wake up, I'll be in Japan at last. Good night, Grandma. Who wants a content ID claim? Who wants a content ID claim? At least the FMV doesn't skip now. It does when you start the game up for some reason. Genjitsuka art class. Slapstick Wonderland. Haha, it sure is. And I think, I'm not 100%, but I think we can romance them despite the fact we're a girl, which is cool. Heave ho! Let's see. I'm sure I got off at the right station, so this must be my town. Slapstick. Oh god. Whew. No wonder I'm tired. I had to change trains so many times to come here from the airport. It was like being in a puzzle game. My body feels heavy too, and I can't think clearly. Could this be jet lag? Oh, this is no time to be absent-minded. Japanese public transport really stays on time, so I've got to be just as accurate. But it's honestly surprising, just why do they need to be so precise? And also, people in Japan are always walking so fast, it's like something's pushing them from behind. Oh, this must be the manifestation of the Japanese spirit! I haven't seen a single ninja or samurai so far, though. Of course, I realize that these professions have already disappeared, but the Japanese spirit is still right here. Right, I should follow its example and make haste too! Onwards! Ugh. What's with this chart? How am I supposed to look at it? I know this is supposed to be the bus schedule, but I can't make heads or tails of it. I'm in trouble. I can't get to school without taking the bus. even though I just decided to be punctual for the sake of the Japanese spirit. What should I do now? What if I'm late on my first day? If I'm late, shall I show my Japanese spirit with seppuku? No! Wow, yes? Yes, I'm having a bus problem. Please save me. I express my sincere gratitude. Thanks to your help, I managed to get on the bus, and it looks like I'll make it in time for school. Yes, it was quite difficult, and I was surprised even the buses come right on time in Japan. That's because I'll be studying there starting tomorrow. I'm an exchange student. I came to Japan to study fine arts. That's why I'm assigned to the art department. Eh? Oh, you were a teacher. Where are my manners? My name is Marianne Van Tienen. Wow, what a name. I'm trying to place the origins of the main character, and that's definitely somewhere in Europe. Marianne Van Tienen. Call me Mary. I'm looking forward to your classes. This patch is broken. I have to sometimes wait for a text box to load in. Usami-sensei, right. Alright, I've memorized it. GA? Yeah, I bet there are. Okay, guys. That's a relief. You think so, or you're very kind too. You watched a wrestling show and it blew your mind, Cosmo. To each their own. To each their own. That's a relief. That's a relief. I see. That's a relief. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting off with you. Where was I? Sure, Usami-sensei. Yeah, I was told to meet someone called Satoma-sensei. Those two are fucking. Hello. How did you work it out? Because my hair is blonde. Are you being racist? Yeah! I'm Marianne Van Tienen. Nice to meet you. Pac-Man Fan 64, welcome. Yeah, thanks to Usami-sensei, I managed to come to school safe and sound. I won't have to commit seppuku now. Thank you very much. Yeah, I learned it from my grandmother. I learned how to speak real Japanese. Seppuku was the ritualistic suicide, where you stab yourself in the gut and then someone chops your head off. It was divine punishment for wrongdoing. Who's this and why hasn't their text box updated yet? Oh, question mark, question mark, question mark, okay. Ha ha ha. Teachers are really friendly in a Japanese school. Sounds fun. I see. I'm looking forward to your classes, Sasamoto-sensei. Oh, there's dorms. The textbook hasn't updated. Say Mari, and then I'll read it. There we go. I'm playing as Mari. I'm fine. I have a lot of energy remaining. That's right. I did feel a bit sluggish when I got off the train. Alright, got it. As long as I follow the rules. No late night parties. No movies. I'm out of here! Wow, is that alright? This is such a great room! Absolutely not. I mean, there's a bathroom and even a kitchen here. A bath, a bath. This is a real Japanese. Not that submerging yourself in the bathtub is a staple of being Japanese. Grandma told me so. I've always wanted to try Shobu-yu in one of these. This is like a dream come true. You don't know? It's when you take a bath in water heated with iris roots and leaves in it. Yeah, I want to try a Yuzu Citron bath, Cypress Wood bath, and the Iron Cauldron Goemon bath too. Ah yeah, she was even slightly younger than me when she was living here. Nope, she told me her father was a diplomat, and that's how they ended up living here. And I began painting because of the ukiyo-e she had as well. Amusing. I do feel like the transitions are happening too fast. That might be an emulation bug. Not really. If there is something I don't understand, I'll come ask you later. I need to watch those. I haven't yet. Whew. I've unpacked and sorted out some of the important stuff at least. At last, that feeling of creating your own personal space. This is my Japanese castle. Now then, what should I do? I was told to get some rest, but there's still quite some time before it gets dark. Alright, it's time to do some exploring. I can't take a bus, so it will be a local adventure. Legendary hero Marianne, setting off on a journey. Courtyard, bus stop, campus, cafeteria. First one gets it. Cafe. Yes, actually, where am I? A lot of identical desks and chairs. Ah, there's a sign hanging there. Gakusei Shokudo. That's, let's see, that means school cafeteria. So basically, this is a restaurant for students! But there's someone here even though it's not lunchtime yet. Does this work like a normal cafe too? Somehow I've only just realised everyone's in their uniforms and I must stand out like a sore thumb. The uniforms in this school are so lovely! I've heard that Japanese school uniforms are all pretty, but these ones look especially cute. Besides, everyone here has their own way of wearing it. It brings out their personality. I'll look into it tonight as well. Hehe. I'm looking forward to wearing one starting tomorrow. She's so easily excitable. These are the sports grounds. Somehow it feels kind of cramped. But despite its size, you can play soccer and baseball at the same time. Japan is truly advanced in making the most use out of really narrow spaces. Oh, that's right. These are the Japanese club activities. Washing off that sweat of your youth while training hard, aiming for koshien. This is the true image of the Japanese student. Speaking of koshien, was that a soccer tournament or a baseball one? I'll make sure to look it up later. But these kinds of club activities don't really differ that much between Japan and my homeland. I want to try joining a club too. I'll ask Satoma-sensei tomorrow whether an exchange student can enter a club. Whew, my first day in Japan is coming to an end. Grandma, this is my room here in Japan. I didn't get to walk around a lot today, but now that I've seen it with my own eyes, felt it, it really hit me that I really am in Japan. Hee hee! I wonder what's in store for me from now on. I'm really looking forward to it. Well then, Grandma, good night. Tardy tardy! Ah, how could I have let time get the better of me? How could this happen? I was so careless. How careless of me to get absorbed in watching TV. Wow, Japanese people are amazing. Not watching such interesting things and properly going to school and work. Of course, that's the land of perseverance, duty, and consideration for you. I still have far to go. And to top it off, I'm lost! These are the sports grounds. Have I come full circle or something? Usami-sensei also mentioned a university and junior high, I think. The school is really huge. What do I do now? I want to ask someone for directions, but it feels like everyone's avoiding me. It's because I'm a foreigner, a gaijin, isn't it? No. This is no time to get depressed. I should be heading towards the high school building, but it's weird. I could get there yesterday alright, but why can't I find it today? Could it be that this place is a ninja mansion? That all the buildings on campus change their positions every day? Ah! No, this is just, wow, she's... Sorry, I got distracted by messages on Facebook. From literally this second. So I do apologise. Alright. Wow, she's... What? Why don't you load up the text box? Yeah? There we go. Excuse me, hair. Long, black, beautiful hair. This is evidence of an ideal Japanese woman. A Yamato Nadeshiko. No, I am, yes, I'm in a bit of trouble. Miyabi, what a wonderful name, it suits you perfectly. I am Marianne von Tienen. Please call me Mari. Yes, it's very nice to meet you. I'm probably gonna go with I'm lost. Well, you see, I need to go to the Aonoi High School staff room, but I got lost. Would you? Thank you so much. Yes, I'll be learning here starting today. No, that's not it. It's just I've always admired Japan. Oh, it certainly is. Yes, I know the landmarks now, so I'll find the way. Thank you very much. Also, I am very, very touched. You didn't avoid me even though I'm a foreigner. You were very nice to me. You are the personification of the Japanese beauty and spirit of duty and compassion. A true Yamato Nadeshiko. Yes! Beautiful like women depicted in ukiyo-e. Yes, all Japanese women should have black hair like this. And not only that, the princesses from Japanese legends, all of them have beautiful black hair. I'd only ever seen someone like that ideal of the Yamato Nadeshiko, in stories until you. Oh, that's right! You're a student of this school, so will I see you again? Bye, I look forward to it. I wonder, have you watched any of my videos before? I don't think so. I am subscribed to you. No, I can't say I have. Nothing here rings a bell. May I come in? Fucking text box. Stop breaking. Ah, you're here at last. Okay, good. It's working. Good morning. Sorry for making you wait so long. No, I woke up on time, but I got lost on the way here. She forgot to give us a map. What a bitch! Thank you very much. Oh, did someone draw this map by hand? Oh! Yeah, this map has all these cute cat pictures. Going to so much trouble to draw this for my sake? Yeah. Is that... no. Yamaguchi, who is she? I really want to meet her and properly thank her. I like the whimsical music. Welcome, Job 8891. The soundtrack of this game is very nice. All right.
聞いてると思うが、3ヶ月の期間留学だ。結構長いように感じるが、芸術家のみんなと過ごしていればあっという間だと思うよ。この留学期間中はあまり学校や寮から離れないようにしてくれ。
Oh, I can't go outside.
ダメってことはない。遠くに移動する場合は申請をしてほしいんだ。
Yeah. That's kind of a given, though. I make that precaution anyway with YTPs. I always make that precaution. Whereabouts? Whereabouts? I missed something. It's not like that. Just make sure you're going to ask us if you're planning a lengthy trip. You're a precious transfer student. Okay. Ah, okay, got it. It's fine as long as I inform you, right? I think there's a graphical error with that background. There's a blue line going down past the right-hand side of Satoma, and I don't think it's meant to be there. So I'm only here for 3 months, and the legacy I'm leaving behind is a picture or a model or a costume. Fuck this, I'm out of here. I can do that? See. I will. I'm planning to learn a lot of things in this school. I imagine there's a fair few of my viewers that will be lusting over Nodamiki.
からそわそわしてますね。そりゃそうだろう。今日は転校生が来るんだぜ。転校生じゃない、留学生。
There are definitely some graphical glitches in this emulator.
ちゃんと聞いてた？
Time to slap some sticks.
留学生ってことは海外
Hey, you can do whatever you like.
から人なんでしょうか。わかんないけど、おしゃべりで面白い人だといいよね。外国の人なんだし、おしゃべりは難しいんじゃない？日本語がどのくらい話せるのかだってわからないし。そうですね。読み書きできるんでしょうか。こないだ書いた地図、役に立ってるといいんですが。あれ、全部日本語で書いちゃったもんな。あとね、かわいいといいな。かわいいって別に来るのが女だって決まってるわけじゃないだろう。つうか、まあ思うんだけどよ、俺外国の人に挨拶とかしたことないんだけど、どうやるんだ？ハロー、How are you?
Hello!
Hello, how are you?
How are you?
Hello, how are you?
The best thing in this whole game is this.
Hello, 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 how are you?
Was this a random pick or was it a popular game? I was looking on... I can't remember which one it was. It was probably Nico Blog, or it might have been on another one. One of these blog sites where they have all the downloads for ROMs and ISOs, and I was looking through English translated games already patched, so I didn't have to patch them myself. And this was on the list, and it looked interesting to me. So that's why I picked it.
とか言った方がいいのか？普通に挨拶をすればいいんじゃないでしょうか。こんにちはって。ダメ、もっと GA らしく優雅に。ボンジュール、メルシー、シルブプレ。野田殿、そのフランス語は？メルシーはありがとう。シルブプレはお願いしますという意味だから挨拶には適さない。おお、そうなのか。さすが教授。おはようございます、教授さん。
Professor?
おはようマサ。今日ちょっと遅かったね。少々道案内をしていた。道案内？誰に？なんで？話せば長くなるのだが。ねえ教授。
The glitchiness of these portraits is pissing me off.
可愛い子かな？面白い子かな？可愛い子だ。それに面白くもある。お、なんか断言されちゃった。予言？マサが言うと微妙に本当っぽいよね。
時間だぞ。静かにしろ。席につけ。
おはようございます、先生。おはようございます。てあ！
二人とも元気なのはよくわかったから早く着席。
はーい。
Everyone is looking this way. No wonder I'm nervous.
おはようみんな。まずは昨日連絡した留学生を紹介する。こちらマリアンヌ・ファン・ティエネンさんだ。
TNN. Okay, that's how to pronounce it. TNN.
今日から3ヶ月間みんなと一緒に過ごすことになる。短い間だがいろいろと面倒を見てやるよ。じゃあ自己紹介してくれ。
Ah, yeah. My name is Marianne Van Tienen. Please call me Mari. I'm so glad I'm finally in Japan, the country I've always admired. This is my first time coming here, so there are many things I don't understand, and I will probably be making lots of mistakes, but I want to learn many things in this school before going back. It might be a short stay, but I'm glad to meet you. Ah, they're clapping. Yeah, these people are really kind. So this is the renowned Japanese compassion.
この通り、日本語は割と問題なくいけるんだそうだ。みんな安心して話しかけるといい。野田、別に返事はしなくていいぞ。
野田、座りだって。でも、ナミコさん、よかったね。日本語ペレペレだよ。それに、髪は金髪だし、目は綺麗な青。まるでお人形さんみたい。
Ningyo doll.
わかったから。野田でも、今はホームルーム中だ。落ち着いた方がいい。
You're from this morning.
ではマリトも。教授知り合いなのかよ。今朝道案内をした。あ、言ってましたね、確かに。なんだ、じゃあ予言じゃなくて知ってたんだね。
What a fantastic coincidence. I can't believe I'm in the same class as you, a real Yamato Nadeshiko. Satoma Sensei, can I sit next to her, please, please?
ああ、まあ、大道が良ければいいが。
They refer to her as Professor, though. I'm not sure the context.
じゃあ決まりだ。大道、これも何かの縁だ。いろいろと面倒見てやってくれ。
It's like I'm dreaming. To think you were in the same class.
マリ殿に会った時、もしやとは思ってたんだが、本当に偶然だ。ねえ、教授、私たちにも紹介してよ。
There we go. We're gonna get an explanation. By the way, why are they calling you Professor? Wasn't your name Miyabi?
相性だ。
It's a pet name. A pen name?
あだ名だよ、あだ名。英語で言うとニックネームかな。っていきなりごめん。先に名前を言うべきだったかい。私は野崎奈美子。よろしくね。みんなはね、奈美子さんって呼んでるよ。
Namiko, is it? Nice to meet you too.
私は野田美希。でね、こっちは友果ね。で、なんで野田が俺を紹介してるんだよ。それでね、こっちが如月ちゃん。人の話聞けい。山口如月です。よろしくお願いします。
Yamaguchi? Oh. Oh, right, so she is. Were you were you by any chance the one that made that map for me?
はい、よかった。ちゃんとマリさんの手元に届いていたんですね。どうでした？お役に立ちましたか？
Will be from now on. Yes, absolutely. That's, well... I'll probably just go ahead and be kind. As opposed to be honest. Actually, who do I want to be best friends with? That's the question. I quite like the idea of being best friends with the Yamato Nadeshiko. Miyabi the Professor. In which case I might as well be shit to everybody else. There's no reason why I can't be best friends with everybody. Come on, text box update. Yes, absolutely.
そうですか。私、うっかり地名とかを日本語で書いてしまったんですが。
No problem, I'll make sure to memorize them. It will be my study material, so I'll do my best.
ほらほら、友果ねもマリに挨拶。俺は友果ねだ。よろしくな、マリ。
Same, I'm looking forward to spending these 3 months with you, everyone.
こちらこそよろしく頼むマリ殿。
To make friends right after I came to Japan. These people are just so kind. Japan really is as amazing as I thought, Grandma. We're done with a chapter. Well, this one is definitely Sushi Bites material. Definitely come back to it at some point. I don't know whether it's worth streaming this or not. I mean, that's a tricky thing to pick, because visual novels are, by their very nature, not really something that lend themselves to streams. There's no action, so to speak. I'm not ruling out returning to this, but there are other things that, Have you played Disgaea Hour of Darkness? I tried. I got up to, like, the second world. Like, you have the boss battle against mid-boss, and then you get to the next world, and it was, like, ice maps, I think. I gave up there. I'm not really much of a strategy man, but I've been meaning to give more strategy games a go. Disgaea is... Disgaea is one of those games that... I don't know, I have to be in the mood to play it. PPSSPP? Yeah. Boom. I have to be in the mood to play it. And I don't typically find myself in the mood to play a strategy game. It's very uncommon. Why don't you emulate Pangaea? Pangaea doesn't fucking emulate. Cross notes. Saikyo. Renda weru. Wrong button. No, I didn't want to use that straight away. Right, okay. Square. In almost every other Saikyo game, it's right trigger. But I guess it's square here. They really overdid the 3D effects in this game. Rubbish. I've been meaning to take a look at Prinny as well. Prinny, I Want to Be the Hero. But, I tried playing that back when it came out and it didn't do anything for me. Oh, I've got rapid fire. Wow, I've got purple walls that I fly into. Okay. So the graphics on this game aren't exactly perfect either. Oh, I do have those moves. This just feels a bit backwards compared to Sengoku Cannon, well, what would it be? Sengoku Blade. It feels kind of... It feels like a backward step. Oh yeah, of course they'd bring her back. She's more popular than some of the main characters are. I don't know, these sprites just feel like they're badly ripped. And they're missing frames of animation. And I don't think that's the emulator doing that. I think that's Crossunauts doing that. Having 3D backgrounds does not benefit this game in any way. This game doesn't gain anything from having them. The big bullets are weird. That's a weird choice. The bomb didn't even go where I wanted it to. I honestly feel like Saikyo didn't have any hand in this at all. Like, it's their license, but... No, Saikyo wouldn't put their name to garbage. It's difficult to focus on the gameplay and the backgrounds at the same time. They're too distracting. This is how you can tell the difference between this and a Saikyo game that they've actually had a huge hand in. Is Saikyo, yes, are known for putting a lot of details into their games, but they don't distract you from what you're doing. This does. Zoom-ins and dives into clouds, and every area has felt like the same area. Blue sky and clouds, you know? Whereas in Saikyo games, one area is European town, one area is medieval town. You know, I'm not doing a lot for my argument here. Everything's a town, but the important thing is they're different looking towns. No, this just isn't the same. You know what this mechanically feels like to play? This feels like a bootleg. Like, when you press a button, you scoot all the way up the screen. Like, you can't be sensitive with your presses. Even with the analog stick, there's no sensitivity whatsoever. Or rather, it's too sensitive, is what I mean. It feels like a bootleg. Especially the way some of these sprites animate. It feels like I'm playing a bootleg. Couldn't even time my bomb properly. Got him. Ah! Moved away from it. Yeah, get him within the circle. Lovely. Right. Some of these attack patterns seem like impossible to dodge. Oh, I could destroy these! At least one benefit is that you don't, you know, you've got revivals in this. A Saikyo game with revivals, that's pretty uncommon. Not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. What the hell is that meant to be? You can tell the difference between the sprites that have been ripped from Sengoku Blade and the new sprites. I think here's the problem. Everything wants to be Ikaruga. Now that Ikaruga exists. I don't know, Ikaruga's got style though. Sengoku Canon is... It wishes it had style. The style it has is just amping off of other things. So I lose my homing shot if I want to do the rapid fire. Normal shot, rapid fire. So I lose my homing shot, but... Oh, Butterfly Lady again. Back for more? Oh, man. Thing is, the majority of mistakes I'm making with these bullets are very amateur mistakes. Truth be told, these bullet patterns are pathetic for normal mode on a Psycho game. Oh god, you again! Don't you learn when to fucking stop? Bollocks. There we go. The bombs are overpowered in this game as well. As soon as you use a bomb, every bullet on screen disappears for the whole duration of the use of the bomb, including before the bomb even hits the opponent. Quite frankly, this is too easy. A Psycho game should be harder. A Psycho game should be a lot harder. You shouldn't just be able to keep dying and bomb your way through a Psycho game. Now this looks immediately distracting. Also looks like the difficulty level's actually picked up now. Bots. It's alright, it stops the bullets though. It's way too overpowered. I could just press X and then all the bullets disappear. Tengai's been brainwashed, possessed. He was the main character of Sengoku Blade outside of Japan. The game was just called Tengai. So it is kind of fun that they made one of the main characters the villain. Oh god. Fuck it. I can mash bombs. There's no challenge, is there? Boom. Dead. Oh, fuck's sake. No. No, we don't. No, we don't. Of course, it's her again. Kuraine! Kuraine! 暗いね。 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 Yogate.
臨場放射怪人熱帯剣臨場放射怪人熱帯剣暗いな
Kraine.
臨場放射怪人熱帯剣暗いな暗いな暗いなよしこれはどうだ臨場放射
Oh, nice.
熱帯剣
Of course you'd fly around. That makes my job harder for me.
よし暗いな臨場放射怪人熱帯剣暗いな臨場放射
Of course.
怪人熱帯剣暗いな 臨場放射怪人熱帯剣臨場放射怪人熱帯剣またしても止められぬとは
Oh, I thought the level was over. I was doing a victory dance.
よし よし 臨場放射怪人熱帯剣
We don't even have to make a background now. We got tired of having a background. Let's just have the gameplay take place on a black background. That way we don't have to make anything. 3D modeling, that's too hard. Textures, not feeling it. If we make it a black screen, we don't have to do any work.
よし臨場放射怪人熱帯剣その程度臨場放射怪人熱帯剣 臨場放射怪人熱帯剣臨場放射
Bollocks.
怪人熱帯剣 臨場放射怪人熱帯剣
The whole bosses with multiple phases thing is interesting, because while there are bosses with multiple phases in the Sengoku games and in Saikyo games, they've never really had health bars with indicators, and you know, that's something I think they've picked up from games like Touhou, because that kind of design was never in Saikyo games before. I think that probably comes from the Crossnots co-development more than it comes from the Saikyo side.
臨場放射怪人熱帯剣
It's very anticlimactic to have your final boss battle against a black background. I was expecting something else. you can tell this was made for PSP from the ground up, and that it wasn't an arcade game that was ported, unlike the other Sengoku games, which were. Whoa, graphical glitch. Tengai unlocked. I think that's what that was saying. Yeah, Tengai unlocked. Wonder whose story I gotta beat to unlock, what's her face? The one that shoots raccoons at people. That was the save state from 2018 and I overwrote it. Anything else that's really Sushi Bites material? Or rather that I can check whether it's Sushi Bites material. I know! There's My Hime games. I don't know the first fucking thing about My Hime. I'll give it a go. I just feel like I've watched 9 seasons of a show in the space of the past minute and a half. You know what I mean? Okay, humor me. Highly advanced materializing equipment. Sure. Yes. Yes. Oh, right, so it's a fighting game. Alright. Set everything down to easy, autosave on, yeah, it's a fighting game. Hold on, is this Rising then? Is this a Rising game? You know what, this interface reminds me of Kamen Rider games on the PSP, which would make it a Rising game, developed by Rising. Same people who made Bleach Heat the Soul. Oh, I hope it is. I get that. I get a Rising feel from it. If it's a game by Rising, it'll be good. Sorry, 18. It'll be good.
そこで巨大な剣を抱える謎の少女を助けたところから舞台は幕を開ける。謎の少女こと稲城美琴と美琴ちゃんを狙ってフェリーを襲撃する久我夏樹。不思議な力を操る二人と出会ったことで舞ちゃんもまた。
So I get the idea that this is like a shonen, but the main characters are girls. No, I dig this. I might watch this.
自分がこの世のものならざるものオーファンと戦うためにこの学園に集められた姫の一人だと聞かされる。自分の不思議な力と運命を否定しようとする舞ちゃんだったけど、オーファンに襲われた愛しい弟匠くんを助けるために姫を守護するチャイルドカグツチを刺激することを受け入れたんだ。戦うなら君は一番大事なものをかけなきゃならなくなる。このセリフにも臆することなくね。
Yeah, okay. You've talked enough. I said you've talked enough. Oh, I can't skip this. Okay. Oh, the L trigger changes the border. Okay. Log. Exit, yes. Wait. Wait. Exit was exit. Completely exit. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Right, I got a speed up button. And now we get another FMV! This is funky though. Right, skip that. I thought this was a fighting game. Not much fighting going on. Do we have to go through like 500 seasons of the show before I can fight someone? Pretty sure this is meant to be a fighting game. Okay. This is something a bit more resembling a game. There's no music. No, there's no way this is a game by Ating. It's too fucking clunky. What? Why is my skirt up? Dude, why? My skirt is stuck. Oh man. Are you gonna do something about that? No. Just gonna put those goods on display for everyone, huh? Alright, sure thing. Oh man. So yeah, this is totally garbage, by the way. This is quite frankly garbage. I tell you what, I wasn't expecting a wardrobe malfunction. That has made my day. I lost the battle. I get the feeling I was meant to lose the battle. Yeah. Oh, is that why my combat was clunky? Because I'm not meant to be a good fighter yet? Oh, so much story, just let me, like, skip it or something. Okay. This should be a little better. One would hope. Still no music. No, this still plays pretty bad. I appreciate what it's going for. And models that look this good on the PSP, that's... Oh my god, her skirt's fucked up too. Is this a distraction tactic? Is this meant to draw my attention away from fighting her? Okay. This is bad. That's fine. That's why we test these things out. There's another My Hime game, so we'll try this one. After I make a save file. Was there a character in a wheelchair that time? Right, it's pretty much the same menu. But it is a different game. That banner is a little bit distracting. Okay, yeah. Something about a power switch. Yeah, okay. I just want to see if the gameplay is as bad on this one as the other one. It looks like it's going to be exactly the fucking same. We still got the skirt glitch. I say glitch, it could well be a feature. I don't know. Oh god. Just stay down, you stupid. You distracted me! You had your skirt flapping. Right, okay. That game is garbage too. Good to know, the My Hime games are garbage. I'll make a mental note of that. Earth Defense Force Portable. Okay, how does this compare to playing it on a console? Oh, it's London. Oh, then it's not a problem if I fail. Oh wow, I'm kind of impressed by how good this looks for a weak console, for a weak piece of hardware, trying to run a full console game. It's kind of impressive. Oh, and I got Strafe as well. Oh, Liquid's in. Let me have the one weapon though, unless there's a toggle. Oh, there's a toggle. Alright, yeah. I'm feeling it. This is pretty neat. Oh god. Okay, it's kind of hard to control. I'm in the ocean! Well, actually, it's the River Thames. I'm pretty sure the River Thames is deeper than this. Feels weird to be playing an Earth Defense Force game without a jetpack. I'm so used to it now. Oh, so I got an auto-aim as well. That locks me onto things with triangle. That's neat. Okay, no, this is pretty neat. This is pretty neat. I might come back to this. Have I tried this yet? Have I even tested if I can boot this yet? I think I have, actually. What is up with her face? Can we get a good look at her face? She looks so concerned. Can I run? Oh, I can run. Okay. Oh, this controls like molasses. It's a lemur. The game has redeemed itself. It's a lemur. Oh. I wanted to say hello to the lemur. What? Why? What? Why? Why are you sitting down with your creepy, concerned look on your creepy, concerned face? Oh, hello. Oh, hello, Mr. Turtle. Kick the turtle? Oh, not quite. What? When I press buttons, it changes the way I Why? Why can I do this? Why can I do this? The turtle is floating. The turtle is floating. The tortoise. This game is cursed. Alfie! Hello, Alfie. Holiday? Holiday who? Me? Holiday? There's nothing holy going on? So what game are you playing? Just about everything that I have. I'm giving everything a try. Okay, battle number 1. Ichigo versus Ulquiorra. Let's go. I'll be streaming on and off. I'm going through Japanese games and seeing what would work for Sushi Bites and what would not. I know that I do need to do the remainder Bleach Heat the Soul games. You see, I didn't put out Sushi Bites this week, and I'm incredibly self-conscious of that fact. I mean, I could churn one out quickly, but the problem is there wouldn't be quality in it. Yeah, okay. Shut up, Ulquiorra. All I gotta do is beat him, right? I don't have to do any special moves. Not that I don't know how to do my special moves, because I do. Pretty good when it comes to Bleach. I said I'm pretty good when it comes to Bleach! Alright. Yeah, I got time this week. Trying to work out why my charging is causing me to dash. Fuck it. If I go hollow, I might have better luck. Trying to work out why the charge button is making me dash, because it's not supposed to. I'll do. Just tell him I'm sorry I can't lose this battle and slice him up. It's his best move. Ichigo does pull that shit from time to time. Yummy. Yeah, me. You know, I was all over Bleach until it started copying from Dragon Ball. I mean, when Ulquiorra and Yami come down to Earth in their Saiyan space pod, you know, I just can't help but think that they're ripping off Dragon Ball. This is that anime my wife used to watch. Inu Hakutenshi Z, Lil Ouch of the Titan. No, this is Detergent. Did you ever watch Detergent? You know, this was supposed to be a Genjitsuka art class Slapstick Wonderland stream. How'd that turn out? Yes, those My Hime games. What a terrible graphical glitch as well. It's weird. Oh right, okay, I see. So I can't charge. I can only gain my bar by doing the Soul Crush. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And he wasn't attacking me! Oh, what a fucking letdown. Really don't like how they changed the system from like Bleach Heat the Soul 5 and onwards. Oh, I only had to inflict a certain amount of damage to win. Yeah, shut up. Ichigo versus Devil Ulquiorra or whatever his fucking name is. I lost interest in Bleach at this point. Of course, of course. You goddamn cheap son of a bitch. Mission failed. Yeah, no fucking shit. So what, is it avoid him for 30 seconds? Because that I suppose I can do. Yeah. It survived for 30 seconds. Ichigo is the only character I can recognize now. That other guy is Ulquiorra. He was like the second main bad guy of the Hueco Mundo arc after what's his name? Grimjo Jagajak. After Grimjo there was Ulquiorra. This was around about the time that every character and every enemy in Bleach looked the fucking same. Because I didn't clear it well enough, I don't get the secret mission. Well, fuck you. I don't want the secret mission. Ya bitch. Season 1 and Season 2 of Bleach are the best seasons, and Season 3 is good. If you can't get into Season 1 of Bleach, then you will never enjoy Bleach. My personal favourite season of Bleach is Season 16. And not because it's the last season, but because it harkens back to Season 1 so much that it's basically Ichigo's lost all his powers and he has to get them all back. And it's fun. It's fun watching him try to get his powers back. That's what's so fun. Well, Bleach wouldn't have so many seasons if it didn't do so much fucking filler. I mean, the problem with basing an anime on a current manga is that at a certain point, the 22-minute anime episodes catches up with the 20-page manga chapters. Because an anime typically has more story in its episode than the manga does in 20 pages, right? So it gets the issue where to be able to keep the story going, they have to make up their own story. And all of Bleach's original stories were bad. They were awful. The Bounto were fucking boring. Captain Yamagai was fucking boring. I guess the Zanpakuto release arc was okay. That was interesting, but I mean, that's after they had already made 4 fucking shitty filler arcs that weren't interesting, that added characters nobody liked, that they then had to try and tie back into the original story of Bleach. What they should have done is, whenever they got to the end of a major arc, is stopped and put Bleach on break for a year. But they didn't do that.
Ready? Fight!
I've watched about 4 episodes of One Piece. I might give it a go, but if there's a game that will do the entire story of the show, then I'll just play that instead and get the story that way. Right now, I'm watching through Gintama. I think tournament arcs are bad, typically. It's kind of hard to do one well. Dragon Ball Super's tournament arcs was some of the fucking worst I have ever sat myself through. Ever. Ooh, giant Yami. Okay. Massive spoilers for Bleach, by the way, but I know you're not too bothered. What about Hero Academia? I haven't watched Hero Academia. I figured that the 2 shows, Hero Academia and Witch Academia, are 2 flavors of the same thing, so I watched Little Witch Academia instead. Maybe. Still having to resort to a tournament arc, I think, is weak. But I'm not one to judge how other people should tell story in their own art. Hero is much better. Witch is a kids show, probably, but I enjoyed Little Witch Academia. If they'd released the game physically outside of Japan, I might have picked it up, but because they didn't, I didn't. Right, here's the thing I don't like about Heat the Soul 7. The large battles. I think this is one of the worst things Aiting added to the game. I'm taking part in a large battle. This is a large battle. Oh, fuck. My other CPU characters are dead. I think I meant to win this. Yeah, mission failed. I have no idea how to win that. Yes, I suppose the better way to put it would be, yes, that is what they were originally conceived as. The game just crashed. The entire emulator just crashed. Over time, they introduced things like there was Hollows, and then there's Aaron Cars, and then there's Visados, and essentially they all are part Hollow in some way. So the monster I was fighting is actually an Aaron Car, but the Aaron Cars are part Hollow, so part Hollow, part Shinigami. If that makes any fucking sense, it doesn't. It fucking doesn't. Nothing makes sense. Shit, nothing makes sense. New version of PPSSPP available. I'll go through my emails later and I'll grab the gold version. Because I did support this emulator. Homebrew and demos. Cave Story. Running slow. Try frame skip. You telling me what to do? Of course, this is cheating. Playing Cave Story on PPSSPP for free. You know, I feel more guilty about playing this than I do playing something that was actually released. Because this is an indie game. If that makes any sense. Like, Cave Story's had so many releases now, and I'm hoping that Daisuke Amaya gets some, Well, yeah, Cave Story was free originally, but, like, the key thing is that there are so many versions of Cave Story now, and I would hope that Daisuke gets some of the money from them. So I kind of feel guilty playing the PSP port. Even though the PSP port was made long before the game started being sold. Yeah, the Steam version. The Steam version is bloody lovely. It's got high-resolution sprites that still look like the original Daisuke artworks. I didn't realize that you did LPs. I've never really looked at the content on your channel before, Mike. Maybe I should. Maybe I should review your channel right now. No, I'm not like that. This version, this port of the game was given widescreen support by the people who ported it. To kind of prove that the PSP was capable of it. Well, I don't really take my channel seriously either. I have in the past. I mean, people don't want to watch someone who's serious. They want to watch someone who's having a good time. They want to feel like they're part of a group. that they're hanging out, right? That's why I never intend to do anything seriously, you know, on this channel. Do I come across as serious about my YouTube? I'm curious, do I? As someone that seriously cares. This platform can eat a dick. It can eat a bag of dicks. Might as well get the navigation system while I'm here. It's a complete waste of time. Okay, can't do it from there. Well, you turn up in chat on streams, right? You watch streams and you chat. People will check you out and subscribe to you based on comments that you make on YouTube videos. Or based on finding your old videos in a search. Or just generally seeing you in other people's streams, in other people's chats. I get subs and I don't even know where the fuck they're from. I get them in the middle of the night. If I keep my alert box widget on, I get woken up by very, very funny in the middle of the fucking night. Weird graphical glitch up the top of the screen. I don't remember that happening when I played this homebrew on the PSP. It's cleared up now. I wonder if the Cave Story mods work on the PSP version. It was probably through Soybomb. In fact, I would put money on that. I've known Soy since well before he streamed on YouTube. I've known him for maybe 6 or 7 years. So when he started streaming, I was like, okay, I'll start streaming too. I think he had been streaming for a month before I started. We had both previously written for a website called Game Cola, which I don't have very positive things to say about, but it was a fun experience while it was happening. It's how the people on that website turned out that sort of spoiled things. If I said they're all from that San Francisco area and they all have that San Francisco mindset, that should explain a lot. They're not all from that area, but it's that American academia bleeding into the way that website was run and the way that people wrote on that website that spoiled it. I've told the story before, countless times. But anyway, they had a change in the way that content for the website was written. Soy and I didn't like it. The change. So we both sort of stopped writing for that website. Soy, in the meantime, was writing his own reviews on his own website, Random Access. And I was coerced into writing for Random Access. The first thing that I wrote for Random Access was a review of Power Rangers Super Legends for the PlayStation 2. I'm dead. Power Rangers Super Legends for the PS2. Because when I joined, we did a Power Rangers month. Yesterday, I joined another website as a writer. A venture by another friend and fellow streamer. But, I don't feel like that website's gonna turn into fucking identity politics in the same way that GameColor did. Not at all. We're sensible people who are just interested in news, mostly. Anecdote is fine, but people don't want to know how you feel about news. They just want the fucking news. If you can get a giggle out of them, that's great, but it should stop there. That's the way I look at it. Inu Yugi Hakusho, welcome. Speaking of anime names being mixed together. Morning for you, maybe. It's 20-4 here. Seeing as this is meant to be a Slapstick Wonderland stream, I should go back to Slapstick Wonderland in a moment. I got distracted by Cave Story. Graphical glitches that come from running the game in 16:9. Here it comes. Found me through the Hideki Naganuma sample videos. People keep asking me to make more. It's difficult because I have to feel the motivation to do that. There he is. Disappears immediately. I have to feel motivated to do that. I don't have that desire I used to have to traipse through samples and download all the clips beforehand and all the songs and chop all the bits out and do all that. Even though that is where some of my most viewed videos are, you know, there's 2 Hideki Naganuma videos. Oh, the 5 great NES gems. Oh, really? You found me through that? That's interesting. That is interesting. That kind of makes me happy, actually. You found me through that, because I considered that video to be mostly a disaster. So the fact that one of my regular viewers found me through that is actually quite pleasing. I'm actually quite pleased to hear that. Gimmick, yep. It's a good game, Gimmick. Maybe I should stream Gimmick at some point, but you'd have to give me permission to use save states. There's no way I'm beating Gimmick with the true ending without save states. I'm not Jesus Christ. I've come to accept that now. Yeah, missile launcher. Yeah, useless weapon unless it's at 3. At level 3. Oh shit, cutting it tight. There we go. It's 1 I need to go into to open the gate. Am I gonna risk it for a chocolate biscuit? I don't know, I'm pretty confident I can kill this boss in one go. Without having to go save first, but... Got level 3 rockets. Yeah, fuck it! No risk. Igor is dead. Oh, that's right. I have to rescue fucking Sue first. Nope. I got a lot of views through content that I thought was bad. I can't stand my Earthbound LP, but apparently it's one of my best It's one of the best Earthbound LPs on YouTube, according to some. Maybe I'll watch your LP instead of playing the game myself. I mean, I do want to play Earthbound to see if it's as good as people say it is, but at the same time, I don't have the time to play Earthbound on top of everything else. I should play Earthbound. Alright. Starting tomorrow, we'll have an Earthbound livestream. I'm kidding, but if I have to, I really will. Boring as hell to watch. Maybe I won't stream it then. shit! There we go. I want to try not being so shit at this game. That might be a good idea. Fun to stream. I don't know. I get the feeling that it's a game that requires your utmost attention. I wouldn't want to miss something important story-wise. It's the last thing I want. Is to have paid attention to something, and the game sort of expects you to have. And then, otherwise it's bumbling around to find the answer if you haven't paid attention. I've played games like that. Blah 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 blah. It's a retro JRPG akin to Dragon Quest, so yeah. Gotta pay attention to what's going on storyline so you don't miss anything important. And also I'd want to make sure that I get like all the Beatles references and everything else in the game. Like, it's easy to ignore the fact that the towns are, like, named after numbers. If you're not fully paying attention. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood doesn't emulate. We'll go back to GA for a bit. Did I stick GA in this folder? I did not. I have to go to recent. Oh...
さあ、一緒に芸術しようか。マリー、起きなさい。もう朝よ。
FMA Brotherhood is my favorite anime. It might make me basic, but it is what it is. You know what? There are worse anime to love than Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. And I'm glad you like Brotherhood over the original. That's incredibly important. FMA Brotherhood is good. I rewatched it again this year. I watched it for the first time last year, and then I rewatched it this year. Very rarely do I watch an anime and then within 6 months watch it all again. But Brotherhood, I did that. Basically, I watched Brotherhood. I'm like, wow, this is great. But I remember liking the original FMA, so how does it differ? So then I watched the original FMA and I'm like, God, this is garbage. Brotherhood was better. You know what? I want to watch Brotherhood again. So I watched Brotherhood. So that's basically what I did. I basically went FMA Brotherhood, FMA Brotherhood, then I watched Conqueror of Shambhala, then I watched Sacred Star of Milos. Yeah. So, I watched a lot of Fullmetal Alchemist this year. Gintama is good. Yep. That's what I'm watching at the moment. I am 120-something episodes into Gintama. What was the last one I watched? The last one I watched was... Was it Otsu recording a new song, or was there one after that? Okay, well done. Thanks for glitching up like a fart. Like a fart in a colander. Gintama... Crunchyroll. I've been watching on Crunchyroll. Not paid. I'm not going to give money to a website that in its subtitles incorrectly said that not going to give money to a website that incorrectly said that the Sega Mega Drive was the Japanese name for the Master System. They can suck a turnip. Right, okay, the episode I'm on is 125, which is the one where Shinpachi says that the show's going to end. I don't know how far I am through that episode. I closed the browser window. Oh yeah, I know there's plenty more episodes of Gintama, but I enjoy watching it. It's a good show. Huh? Grandma? Where are... I see, that was a dream. I'm still here in Japan after all. Not to mention that Grandma has already... Oh, I haven't been dreaming of my grandma for quite a while. Grandma's pictures. One of my reasons for coming to Japan was to fill in their colours. Yes, I want to experience her memories for myself too. Yep, back to slapping my stick. That's right, I don't have time to cry. Now then, starting today, I'll have to do my best at school. Alright, this time I remembered the way. Thanks to Professor's guidance and Kisaragi's map. Oh, the weather is so refreshing again today. Everyone knows that Mega Drive is the correct name for the Genesis. That is correct, Mike. It is the correct name for the Genesis. However, Crunchyroll thought that Mega Drive was the name of the Master System. It's a shame because it ruins one of the best jokes in Gintama. One of the best jokes in a while, which is... But you still played the Mega Drive in the end. Oh, the weather is so refreshing again today. Update. Even though I'm so far away from home, the sky is just as blue here. It's almost like... It's blue everywhere. But the humidity sure is high here. Not to the point of being damp yet. It's probably thanks to this humidity that the trees look really lively. The trees of Japan are an amazing vivid green. Ukiyo-e colours capture the real beauty indeed. If I filled in the colours back home, it would have resulted in completely different pictures altogether. I'm really glad I came to Japan after all! Hmm? Oh, Miki! And Namiko too. Good morning.
おはよう。どう？今日は迷子にならないで来られた？
Yep, thanks to this map.
おー、偉い。よしよし。頭に手が届かない。ああ、マリは背が高いもんね。マリって背も高くって、髪も綺麗な金髪でスタイルもいいし。
I would agree 100%. Mari does look like a model. Mari is not a guy. However, I have a theory regarding an actual twist. This guy, next he'll be trying to tell us that Star Fox Zero is a remake of Lilac Wars instead of Star Fox 64. No, I do concede that the correct name is Star Fox 64, because that is what it was called in Japan. Not at all. I think a petite girl like you is much prettier. Pretty? You're really fun, Miki. Kisaragi, Professor, good morning. She's actually calling her by the name Professor. Huh? Somebody's running in our direction. It's Tomokane! Good morning.
いやー朝から走った
I'm surprised she can remember all their names already. I forgot pretty much every fucking name, and I've been streaming other games for 2 hours and got back.
いや遠くから見てマリだってすぐ分かったからつい確かにマリさんの髪って遠くからでもすぐに分かりそうですねキラキラ光って
My hair is sparkling and beautiful. Are these girls trying to court me? Need to go back to Lens Crafters and get those glasses resized. Yeah, she should have gone to Specsavers. Really?
ねえねえちょっと触っていい
Sure, go ahead.
あ俺も触りたい
Seriously? Seriously, they want to touch her long, flowing blonde hair? I mean, I do too, but I'm not making a big deal of it.
すごいサラサラしてるほんとマリってお人形みたいだよな
Calling her a Ningyo again.
そうですねまるで
Like a princess from a picture book. Jesus.
だけじゃなくって
This is essentially
色だし
a Mary Sue, isn't she? She's a Mary Sue.
肌だって真っ白だしドレス着たら完璧にお姫様だよな
A perfect princess if she was in a dress. Now, please. My penis can only get so erect. Thank you very much. I'm glad you think so.
なんかこうムラムラしてくるな
Oh my god, what?
してみたくなるっていうかうふふふふ
Somehow I feel turned on now. What? That's literally what she said. I don't think Nodamiki has any chest. I'm glad that Kisaragi pointed that out. Well, you got her route. Actually, as far as I'm aware, I'm on the common route. Chapter 1 common route. Yeah, common route. She'll grow them if the uniform comes off. It's like a rule. Oh, that's kind of a shame.
まあその気持ちはわからなくもないかなでもそういう外見だから日本語がうまいのにますますびっくりするよ
そこまでの言葉を身につけるのには相当な苦労があっただろうな。
それにこのクラスに来たってことは美術の勉強もしてるんだよねもしかしてそういう家柄とか
No, it's nothing like that. My grandmother's father was a diplomat, and he lived in Japan for a while. Grandma took a great liking to Japan and told me many stories about it. You know, something strikes me as odd. It's okay, it's been fixed now. And my interest in art also takes its roots there. It sprouted after Grandma showed me ukiyo-e paintings.
浮世絵ですか
なるほどな。
Makes sense now.
日本文化の知識を身につけやすい環境にあったわけか。
おばあ様の影響で日本を知って絵を学んで留学してなんだか素敵ですね
Yes! I feel like it's fate!
じゃあおばあさんマリが日本に行くって知って喜んだだろ
Yes, I'm sure she's glad, somewhere in heaven. Oh? As an American who has been to Japan, I can confirm they look at us like aliens, but they don't ask to touch us. I think kids are probably a little different. If you're a kid going over to Japan and meeting other kids, there's probably a bit more... They're probably a bit more welcoming to you. I don't know. Kids can be assholes, especially to other kids.
おばあ様
Yes. About a year ago.
ああごめんなんかその
Oh, a wrench, thanks. You don't want it? I'll take it away! I'm sure it was my grandmother who gave me the opportunity to come here. So I can't waste it. I have to make every day as fulfilling as possible. Please help me with that, everyone.
任せといてこの野田ちゃんがいる限り退屈な毎日なんて過ごさせないんだから俺も協力するぜマリにもう国に帰っても忘れらんないような生活させてやる
Oh, really? Miki! Tomokane! I'll steel myself for the fun times. I'm looking forward to it.
野田ちゃんたち何をする気なんですかマリさんも腹をくくるってなんか意味が違いますなんていうか大変な子が来ちゃったね
これからますます賑やかになりそうだ。ついでにナミコ殿の信号も増えそうだな。
言うなマサ今ちょっとそれを思ってたんだからここが昇降口って昨日も来たんだよね
Yes, but it's my first time looking around when I'm not in a
ナ
rush.
ビ殿の分はもう用意されているはずだ。
あ、ここですね名前が書いてあります
Oh, this is the Japanese shoe rack! Fantastic!
ファンタスティック
You're taking the piss out of me, you fucking bitch.
ファンタスティックファンタスティックファンタスティックファンタファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファンファン
Absolutely not. I know that these racks are extremely important for all Japanese students.
確かに毎日使うという点では重要だが、他に何かあるだろうか。
I mean, shoe racks are used as a mailbox too, right? Mailbox? Yes, especially for love letters, I heard.
いやいや、それ間違ってるから。もうそんな時代じゃないから。
Really? Was I mistaken?
それは大抵物語の中だけだな。実際にそんなことをする人はなかなかいない。
それにね、ポストだけじゃなくて、実はバレンタインのチョコも。
まあ、余計なこと教えんでいいから野田。ところでマリさん、下駄箱の使い方ってわかりますか？ここを開けて、靴はここに置くんです。それで上履きに履き替えるんですよ。あれ？マリの国って上履きいないのか？
室内で靴を脱いだり履き替えたりするという文化は欧米ではあまり見られないのだったな。
そうなのか。じゃあマリ慣れるまで大変だろう。
法にいれば法に従いだろうか。
Is it really? Oh my god, glitched up text. What was that expression? When at home, do what the gnomes do. You You mean when in Rome, do what the Romans do?
ここにいればこうにして
Yes, that's it.
なるほどね。マリって本当にいい意味で前向きだよね。あ、そうだ。ついでにロッカーの使い方も教えとこっか。もちろん芸術家ってただでさえ荷物が多いんだ。置き場所がないとやってらんないよ。
マリのはあ、これだ。さすが外間先生、ちゃんと用意してくれてる。
ここに教材を置いておくといい。
あれ？なんかマリのロッカー広くね？いいなぁ。
いや、広くない。私たちのものと同じはずだ。
何も物を入れてないから広く見えるんでしょうね。あとあんたはロッカーを整理整頓しろ。そうすればもうちょっと広く見えるっつの。
予令だよ、予令。早く教室に入らないと。
そうですね。急ぎましょう、マリさん。
Well, let's study together again. Looking forward to it.
授業が楽しみか。真面目だな。まあ留学生なんだし当然かな。
ねえ、ともかね、次の授業ってなんだっけ？
ちょっと待て。次は素描だな。
Croquis drawing. What? The fuck is croquis drawing? Google. Define croquis. A rough draft, a sketch. Why don't you just say sketch classes where we do sketching? Fucking smart bitch.
そうだ。第一美術室で行われる。
今日はデッサンだからクロッキー帳と鉛筆を持っていけば大丈夫かな。
そういえば、素描と聞くたびに思い出すことがあるのですよ、マリー。
Oh, what thing?
あれ。友金が前にスネコって言い間違えたことでしょ。またその話かよ。
Tsuneko?
マリ殿、この黒板を見てくれ。
Okay.
素描というのはこう書く。対してスネコはこうだ。
Sobio. And this is how you would write Tsuneko, meaning roughly plain colored cat.
そういうことだ。マリ殿も間違えないように注意した方がいい。
Okay. Japanese language lessons.
早く行って後ろの窓側の机を取っておこうぜ。
I need a coffee.
はいはい。じゃあ行こうか。
Huh? What's up with Kizaragi? She sort of feels spaced out, sitting at the desk over there.
また始まった。
キサラギちゃんはスネコについて妄想してるんだよ。
What is somebody gonna think if they come in right now and see this? What are they gonna think? What impression of me are they gonna get? I can tell you now it's not going to be an incorrect one.
ちょっとマリ、何してんの？
Bye bye, wrench. Kisaragi's so cute.
マリって素直というか、思ったことを即実行って感じの子なんだね。
おーいマリ、手加減してやんないとキサラギが気絶しちゃうぞ。
It's kind of fitting now that I'm playing this today. Or you do have one and she's forcing you to play this.
授業に遅れてしまうな。
こらマリその辺にしときなさい。
ラッキー、一番後ろの机ゲット。
さあさあ、マリ、こちらの席にどうぞ。で、教授はその隣ね。その方がマリだって嬉しいだろうし。
そうかもね。
じゃあ反対側の隣は私。お邪魔します。
Sasimoto sensei is teaching sketching, right?
そうなんですよ。もう来ると思いますけど。
おはよう、授業始めるぞ。今日から新規の人物石膏デッサンに取り組んでもらう。そうだ、留学生は？
That's me! I'm here!
美術の授業なんてどこの国でもあんまり変わんないだろうけど、何かわからないことあるか？
先生、大丈夫だよ。マリの面倒は私たちがちゃんと見てるからね。
そういうこと。
早速仲良くなってるみたいだな。
Yes, they're very kind to me.
偉いでしょ。
まあ新入りの面倒を見るのが先輩の役目ってもんだからな。
Personally, if I just arrived, I'd say to myself, oh, this must be the only game on his emulator that hasn't crashed.
そう、当然のことだ。
Yeah, it was weird that fucking Bleach crashed when I went to save. That just wasn't on.
じゃあ授業を始めるぞ。
なあなあマリ、こういうデッサンの授業ってやっぱ向こうの学校でもやってるのか？
Of course we do. This is the foundation, after all. We don't use plaster models much.
ああ、外国じゃ石膏デッサンって日本ほどはやんないって聞くね。
見せてもらってもいいですか？どれどれ？私にも見せてごらん。
Sure, here you go.
おお、すっげえマリ、うまいじゃん。
うわあ、ほんとだ。
さすが留学生に選ばれるだけあるな。基礎ががっちりできてるって感じ。
Not at all. You're praising me too much, everyone.
でも、本当に上手ですよ。いいなあ。マリさんみたいに基礎もしっかり学ばないとなかなか上達しませんよね。
基礎がなくては応用など無理だ。
ですよね。私、もっと頑張ります。
しかしこれなら課題は簡単にパスって感じだよな。ってそうだ、マリ、テストどうすんだ？中間とか期末とか。日本語が上手くてもさすがにテスト受けるのは大変なんじゃね？
Satoma sensei said I don't have to take the tests.
テスト受けなくていいのかよ。
留学生っていいな。
なあ、俺もどっか留学してみて。
留学って要は外国に一人旅に行くようなもんだろ？俺もやってみたいんだよ。
Come to the UK, I'll treat you right.
へえ、そうなの？あんたが一人旅ね。
俺、兄貴がいるんだけど、これがいろいろと大変なわけよ。友金殿が唯一手出しをできない相手だったね。そうなんだよ。病弱だから手を出すと親に怒られるんだ。
なんでも力技の友金としてはストレス溜まるってわけか。
まあそういうこともあって一人旅とか留学とかちょっと憧れるんだよな。
But even though I don't have to take tests, I have to take a foreign exchange I have to make a foreign exchange memento, you know?
課題があんの？じゃあやめとこう。
そっか、テストの代わりに課題か。結構ありがちな展開だよね。
どんな課題なんですか？やっぱり絵を描いて出すんでしょうか？
It's not really set in stone, just something where I can make good use of what I learned here in Japan. I ain't told that anything's okay.
何でもいいってむしろ困っちゃうよね。夕ご飯のおかずと一緒。
全くだ。いや、マサ、納得するのはいいけど、ちょっと例えがおかしいから。
どうすんだ？留学期間って3ヶ月だし、のんびりしてると時間足りなくなりそうじゃん。
Ah! Maybe I should make a model of... Actually, I'm not going to say that.
え、今？何を
マリ殿の絵本が好きなのか。
いいんじゃないでしょうか。私、マリさんの作る絵本見てみたいです。
でも、話を考えて絵を描いてってすっごく大変じゃない？今からやったとしても間に合う？それにテストはないけど、美術の課題は出さなくちゃいけないんでしょ？
そんなの簡単だよ。私たちでマリのお手伝いをしよう。いいんでしょうか。課題を手伝ってしまうなんて。
So Toma-sensei said I can ask other students to give advice or help out.
じゃあ問題なしじゃん。マリ、どう？一緒に作ろうよ。きっと楽しいよ。
Yes, of course, I couldn't have wished for more.
いい返事。さすがマリだ。それに一緒に絵本を作るなんてすごく素敵な思い出になりそうですよね。
確かにらしいな。
では決まりだ。
私たちみんなでマリさんと一緒に絵本を作りましょう。
Alright, thank you very much, everyone.
はい、今日はここまで。次も続きやるから、ちゃんと自分の位置を覚えておくこと。じゃあ解散。
さあ、昼飯。
お腹す。今日ってお昼どうする？学食？お弁当？
Obento sounds good.
私、今日は学食です。
私もだ。
俺も。
私も。マリ。やっぱり。そう思って今日の野田ちゃんは学食モードなのです。
なんだ、野田もか。俺もきっとマリは学食だと思って弁当持ってこなかったんだ。
あ、私もです。マリさんと一緒にお昼を食べたくて。
なんだ、みんな考えることは一緒だったわけね。
Girls, thank you all very much.
さあさあ、早く行こうぜ。学食の席が埋まっちまうからな。
Okay, what kind of food can you eat in the school cafeteria? I'm really looking forward to this. I'm going to have edamame bean soup. Oh, it's crowded here. Clearly.
学校に通っている人が一斉に来るわけですから仕方ないですよ。
そういうわけでもないぜ。ほれ、あそこにメニュー表があるから見てみろよ。
Soba, udon, katsudon, sorry. Foods that all represent Japan.
ねえマサ、カ カツ丼って日本を代表するメニューなの？
さあ、どうだろうか。日本独特ではありそうだが。
Tomakane, there's no sushi here?
寿司？学校で昼から寿司はないだろう。
Is that so?
そうだね。お寿司ってちょっと高級な感じだから学校では出さないよ。お寿司もいいけど、同じお魚なら私のおすすめは焼き魚定食かな。はあ、いいですね。定食っていろいろなものが食べられてお得な気分になりますし。
俺はやっぱカツ丼だな。基本だけど。マリは何が食べたい？
Okay. If I eat the lunch set, I'll get love. I'm assuming I get love points with the little imp. If I say I want to eat katsudon, I'll get love points with the tomboy. I don't particularly want to get with either of them. I got my eyes set on Professor. So I'm going to say udon. Oh. I heard that the water is of paramount importance for the taste of udon, so using Japanese water would be more authentic.
確かに、うどん作りでは水が重要と聞くな。
そうなのか。そんなの気にしたことなかったな。
マリって日本食のこともよく知ってるんだね。
じゃあこれから一緒にいろいろ試していこう。ここのメニュー制覇だけでも1ヶ月はかかるだろうしな。
で、その誘いはどうなんだ、ともかね。
Well then, it's our memorable first meal, so I need to choose it with passion.
そういうものですか。
But I'm not sure now. Udon is good, katsudon is good, the lunch set is a great combo too.
マリが真剣だ。
Give me all of it!
私は迷った時には日替わり定食にすることが多い。
Yes, looks a bit like Lahal. Yeah.
その日によってメニューが異なる定食だ。今日はコロッケ定食のようだな。ああ、私も好きだな。
じゃあ、私も
Excellent.
定食にしようかな。
That was a good guess on my part. Looks like I'm going down the professor route.
がっつり食いたい気分だし。
I want to make out with the Yamato Nadeshiko.
じゃあ私は対抗して親子丼。如月ちゃんは何にする？今日はオムライスにします。教授さんはどうされますか？
月見そばにする。
よし、全員決まりだね。
マリ、日替わり定食はこっちのカウンターで受け取るんだ。一緒に行こう。私らが最後か。やっぱ日替わりは混むからな。
おう、よくぞ参られた。さ座りたもれ。
誰だお前は。何のキャラなんだ？
Ah, that's the Tsukimi soba, isn't it?
あ、そうだ。
I see. The egg does make me think of the moon. Even the names of Japanese food are lovely. Oh, Namiko, what's this?
何って調味料だけど。
Wow, all of these?
そう、It's 調味料。では、今から野田ちゃんが日本式調味料のかけ方を紹介します。
ああ、姫がまたなんか始めたぞ。
いいですか？まず、これが醤油。
I don't know, this one's not too bad. If someone came in on this one, it's not so creepy. But still.
よく見てください。こっちのコロッケに、はい。
Ooh.
っておい、勝手にマリのコロッケにかけるな。
こっちはソースです。
Worcester sauce. I do like a bit of Worcester sauce. You know what? That's what I might do for food. Ooh. Sorry, you get your toast. You toast your toast in the grill. Then you chuck on Worcester sauce, and then you put cheese on top. And you melt it, and you get cheese and Worcester sauce cheese on toast. Oh, it's to die for. So good.
なんとラー油もあるのだ。
There we go. Salt, pepper, and chili oil is here too. Ooh.
あまり聞きませんよね。
To be honest, the last one was just a hug. If it was a boob grab or something, I could imagine being concerned about someone walking in.
マリ殿は楽しそうだから問題ない気もする。
A hug with heart-shaped pupils and giant hearts in the air. A hug between two girls. There's certainly a lot of heavy imagery there, even if not explicit.
まったく、これで野田に変な癖がつかないといいけどね。
ねえねえ、ナミコさんのにもかけてあげよっか。ソース、醤油、胡椒。
かけなくていいから。
You know what? I think this game would make a great anime. Personally speaking. I'd watch it. Oof, I'm so full. The lunch set had so much stuff. Croquettes, salad, miso soup.
どう美味しかった？
あんたが聞くか、あんたがソースと醤油まみれにしたくせに。
Yes, it was delicious.
マリさんの味覚はちょっと変わってるのかもしれませんね。
これからどうする？まだ昼休みは残っているが。
おっと、もちろんこのまま終わりになんてさせないぜ。
When it does turn heads, it's out of interest. Yeah.
今からマリに校舎の案内
I'll give you that.
いいよな、みんな。
ああ、いいね。まだよくわかってないでしょ。
Not everyone understands anime and Japanese art the way we do. I think it's important to make the distinction that people from the outside of this fandom would not interpret or understand things the same way we do. Okay, I have a thing to do. I'll see you later, ERB. I might stream later on. You never know. Yeah, pretty much. It'll be a lot of help if you guide me around.
じゃあ今日の昼休みは校舎案内ツアーに決定。行こう行こう、早く行こう。
Iko Iko. Hayaku Iko. Coming. At the end of this chapter, I'll stop the stream.
ねえねえ、どこに
Right, remaining steps. Oh, I get to pick! Alright, computer room. Let's make Professor happy.
ここがパソコン室です。CG の授業があるので、その時にここに来るんですよ。
Of course, I want to do everything in my power to make Professor love me the most. Awesome, so many computers are lined up here.
授業の時は一人一台だからね。これだけの数がいるんだ。
それにしても、やっぱ大学校舎は遠いよな。
Yeah, it was quite a distance.
だろ？しかも休み時間中に移動だから走んねえと間に合わないしな。なんか近道とかないのかな。
Professor affinity up, yes!
が？なんか問題があるの？
柵が邪魔になるのだ。勝手にどけるわけにはいかない。
ああ、そういうことか。
あ、そういえば私の幼馴染は近道にも詳しいみたいですよ。
Osanana Jimi? What do you mean?
小さな頃からずっと仲良くしている友達のことですね。私の幼馴染はこの学校の GA3 年生なんです。そういえば前に学食の自販機で助けてくれた2年生とかいたね。あれも長く通ってると分かってくる裏技だよね。
裏技とは少し違う気がするが。
なあなあマリ、お前は CG の経験ってあるのか？
Computer modeling experience? Well, maybe a little. To be honest, I'm not very good with tech in general.
なんだよ、なんか歯切れが悪いな。
Well, what does that mean?
そうだな。ただ教えるのもなんだし、マリの想像を聞かせてくれよ。
A kill? Do you mean like a Scottish kill?
あ、悪いってところは分かったんだ。
歯切れというのは歯で物を噛み切る際の感
Well, it's like patchwork, so what she is trying to say is that your speech was ragged, uneven, like you bit your tongue or something.
こうクッキーとかビスケットをサクッとかじる気持ちよさだね。
歯切れが悪いはその逆。はっきりしない言い方のことだ。
そういや、次の CG の授業っていつだっけ？
ちょっと覚えてないです。でもマリさんがいる3ヶ月の間に何回かあると思います。
その度にここまで走ってくるわけか。マリも覚悟しときなよ。
I will. Japanese culture is about resolve and willpower, right?
どこに移動するんだ？
I guess I'll get some heart points for this girl. I'll even it out so the professor gets the
ここの
most.
中庭なんだ。
お？なんだよ。
Just what is that thing?
あれね、確かに不思議だろうね。
ですね。私も入学前に学校見学に来た時は驚きましたよ。マリさん、これは埴輪っていうものなんです。知ってます？
No, I've never heard of a haniwa. Earthenware? That gets her affection up.
食べ物？日本のもちろん。
You know what? I might as well get her affection up.
あ、知ってるんだ。さすがだね。
これは日本の古墳時代に作られていた人の形をした焼き物のことだ。
もちろんこれは本物じゃなくてレプリカだけど。
But what is it doing here? Are these common in Japanese schools?
いや、ない。
別に勉学の守り神とかそういうものでもないしね。
俺らもよくは知らないんだけどさ、この学校が埴輪を象徴としているかららしいぞ。
ここだけじゃなくて学校内のあちらこちらに埴輪があるんです。あ、そうだ、あれも珍しいんじゃないかな。マリー、
If I bop each haniwa statue on the nose, I'll open up a secret passageway to the underground monitoring station of the school. I'm actually a top secret super agent.
校舎の上にあるのなんだ。
Ah, I know about that. That's a weathercock.
外れ、鳥じゃないんだよ。
Wrong, it's not a bird.
さすがにここからじゃ分かりづらいんだけど、鳥じゃなくって埴輪なんだよ。
Weather haniwas instead of weathercocks in Japan.
多分ね、ここの学校だけ象徴だからね。
風緑はないが、この学校には鶏がたくさんいる。
そう来るか。マリー、たまに発想がとんでもない方に行くね。
鶏も学校の象徴のようなものですね。歯をつければ ハニワトリってことらしいです。なんでも
Haniwato. Alright, I see.
するとかで、みんなからはお鶏様って呼ばれてます。
That's deep. Well done, Japan.
いや、そんなに感心しなくても。なんか微妙に日本が間違って伝わってるような気がするな、これ。あくまでこの学校だけだからね、こんなものがあるのって。じゃあ別のところに行ってみよっか。
Well, I'm in trouble. Before I noticed it, I lost sight of everyone. It's like I'm a little girl. Now I feel somewhat miserable. Well, this happened because I kept looking around gazing at everything without paying attention to the girls. It's my own blunder, and I must fix it on my own. Plus, nothing will happen unless I get moving myself. Right, Usami-sensei gave me her number so I could call. Speaking of which, can I even use my cell phone abroad? Felt like I had to set something up in advance to use roaming. No, how did this happen? I'm carrying it, but there's no carrier. Isn't this what they call a punchline in a Rakugo play? Footsteps. Someone. Who could it be? Oh, hello. Foreigner, is it?
なんでそんな泣きそうな顔になるん？あー、そっか。確かにいきなり失礼やったな。ごめん。ちょっとびっくりしてもうて。まさか校舎の中に金髪の子がいるとは思えへんかったし、しかも制服やし。
Don't mention it. I'm sorry, I just get a bit depressed when I'm called a foreigner.
なんでなん？
Everyone in Japan keeps calling me a foreigner when they see me. If I have a name, you know, it'd be nice if they asked it and used it for once. That's what I'm thinking.
そうやな。私も日本人とか一括りで呼ばれたら嫌やもん。遅くなってごめんやけど、名前なんて言うん？
It's Marianne Van Tienen.
マリアンヌ？長い名前なんやな。ちょっと言いにくいし、マリで？
Of course, everyone calls me that.
で、なんでこんなところにいるん？マリみたいな子がこの学校にいるなんて初めて知ったわ。
あーさん、何してるの？
ブツさん、おったん？
ええ、今来たんだけどね。先に部室に行くって言ってたのに、どうしたの？
この子と話してた。マリって言うんやって。
あら、あなたってもしかして GA1 年に来た留学生さん？
Yeah, my name is Marianne Van Tienen.
ああ、そっか。トノ先生が言ってた子やな。
Tono Sensei, who might that be?
でも、一人でどうしたの？
Well, my classmates were showing me around the school, but
おお。つまりマリはこの学校
so you want to know every nook and cranny in the school, don't you? Ugh. Well, more or less.
それやったら早く言えばいいのに。
ちょっと、あーさん？
ブチさん、カモがネギしょってきよったで。
また始まったわね。
いやいや、なんでもない。なあなあマリ、今時間あるよ。この学校
A special place in this school. I dread to fucking think.
興味あるやろ？大丈夫や。後でちゃんとクラスまで送り届けたるから。
ごめんなさいね、マリさん。あ あーさんこうなると手がつけられないの。ちょっとだけ付き合ってもらえないかしら。悪いようにはしないわ。
そう悪いようにはせえへん。こっちやでこっち。
But
おお、なんや、ちょうどいいことに全員揃っとるやん。
あ、部長。
こんにちは。
水口は一緒じゃないのか。珍しい。
ああ、ブチさんは今廊下で誰かにメールしとるんよ。
ってあれ、その人って誰？ここの部員じゃないよな。
club member, is this some kind of club?
そうや、ここはな、美術部の部室やねん。
The art club room.
で、そうやった。私、実は自己紹介してへんよね。
Haven't introduced Marcel yet. What?
私はあわらちかこ GA の3年、そしてこの美術部の部長や。
一応ここにいるのはみんな部員ってことになるわね。
ああ、ブチさん、連絡終わったん？
ええ。ああ、ごめんなさい。私は水口。あーさん
You look like a teacher.
よろしくね。
みんな。
And the third year looks younger than my character.
GA1 年に来た留学生や。
留学生？
ええ。海外の美術科のある学校との交換留学生なの。
へえ、GA にはそういうのがあるのか。知らなかった。マリーだっけ？俺はホムラ、KJ2 年だ。よろしく。
KJ.
だ、悪い。そりゃ知らないよな。KJ ってのは工業科自動車整備科って意味なんだ。FA 普通科3年の魚住だ。よろしく。ズミンは一応副部長なんだぜ。
Zoom in.
じゃない、魚住と呼べ。
Alright, I was about to say zoom in. Doesn't look like you zoom in anywhere.
僕は友金です。あなたと同じ GA で2年ですよ。
Omokane.
やっぱり気がつきました？僕の妹があなたと同じクラス
Alright,
の
okay.
はい、妹ともどもよろしくお願いします。
そうそう。マリさん。
So he's the brother of the tomboy. Kisa.
山口如月。
Kisaragi Yamaguchi, yeah.
あら、そうなの。友金くんの妹さんのことといい、なんだかマリさんと私たちって縁があるみたいね。
せやで、これはもううちの部に導かれる運命やったんや。
またまた部長は大げさだな。
大げさやないもん。
Asan, I can't help but wonder.
何？
You're in GA, right? You're always studying art there, but you're in an art club anyway?
甘いで、マリー。ええか？確かに美術の勉強は GA でもできる。
そうよね。この部がたった5人なのは需要がないってことなんでしょうし。
ムーチさん、さらっとひどいこと言わんで。それに5人やないもん。部員は6人や。サナエちゃんも入れて。
Sanai? Who's that?
この子や。
あわら、何回も言ってるが素描人形を買うんだ。
Don't count the mannequin.
ちゃうもん。サナエちゃんやって立派な部員なんやもん。
部長さん、マリさんは困ってますよ。
あかん、話が脱線してもうた。あんなマリー、部活にはな、部活で
しか学べないことがいっぱいある。日本での学校生活を思いっきり楽しむんやったら部活に入るべきなんやで。
I did hear that club activities in Japan are the sweat and tears of youth.
どこで聞いてんだろう。さあ、あまり突っ込まない方が良さそうだ。
そう、わかっとるやん。部活、例えば先輩との交流。私な、この部活の先輩にいろんなこと教えてもらった。美術のノウハウだけやない。学園内の裏道とかラウンジの空きやすい席とか、そんなん授業で教えてくれるか？教えてくれへんやろ？
One of my hopes was to experience this kind of school life firsthand.
やろう？もう完璧に理解は一致やん。なあマリー、美術部に入ってくれへんかな？ぜひともお願い、この通り。
ごめんなさいね。アーさん、部員を増やすのにいつも一生懸命なの。
当たり前やろ。私は卒業した先輩たちから部の未来を託されてるんやから。どうかなマリー。他にも部活でしか勉強できへんことあるし、入ってくれへんかな？
Ugh. I know what I want to say. Fuck off. Let me think about it.
そうよね。急に言われても困っちゃうわよね。
というか、マリが部に入るのは無理だが。
あれ、殿、いつの間に。
なんでやん先生。なんでマリ美術部に入れへんの？
マリは留学生で、この学校には3ヶ月しかいられない。まあ、そういうわけだ。諦めろ、ほら。
そんな。
っていうかお前、何も知らない留学生をたぶらかすな。
そんな人聞きの悪いこと言わんといて、トモ先生。
Sasamoto sensei, why are you here?
ああ、私たちはトノ先生って呼んでいるの。
Tono is in our lord. Right, okay.
好きな方で呼んでくれていいよ。
殿は美術部の顧問なんだぜ。
ああ、顧問っていうのはクラブの担当の先生ってことですよ。
なあトノ先生。なら名誉部員っていうのはどうや？
なんだそれ。
正式な部員にはなれんでも美術部の一人、ここの仲間やって認めるってことや。
いいですね、それ。
そうや、いつでも遊びにおいでやな。うちら昼休みだけじゃなくて放課後もここに集まってるから。ええよね、トノ先生。
まあ3ヶ月だけだし、いいだ。留学生としていろいろな科の生徒とより多く交流するってことで話。
よっしゃ、さすがトノ先生。
アーさんは本当に強引よね。でもマリさんが部員になるのは大歓迎よ。楽しくやりましょうね。
そうそう、よろしくな。
ええ、僕も仲間が増えて嬉しいです。
まあ留学っていろいろ忙しいだろうし、無理をしない程度にな。
なーに言ってんねん。むしろ困ったことがあったら部活においで。こんだけ先輩がおるんやし、どーんと頼りな。ああ、そうやった。クラスの友達とはぐれてるんやったよね。
それなら問題ないわ。さっき私がキサちゃんの携帯電話に連絡取っておいたわ。昼休みはこっちで預かってるって言ってあるから。
ああ、なんかブチさん連絡しとったんそれか。
アーさんのフォローをするのも保護者の務めですからね。じゃ、マリさんは私が GA まで送っていくわ。
よろしくな、水口。
んじゃあマリ、いつでもまた遊びに来てよ。
ま、部長をはじめ変人ばかりだが、それでよければ。
あら魚住くん、それはどういうこと？
いや別に。
気が向いたら来いよ。歓迎するぜ。
待ってますよ。お、帰ってきたぜ。
おかえりマリ。
よかった、ちゃんと戻ってこれたか。
私の幼馴染から連絡を受けましたけど、心配してたんですよ。
謝ることはない。マリ殿にとっては見聞きするもの全てが珍しいはず。何かに気を奪われはぐれてしまうことも十分に考えられた。
うん、そういうところも考えてちゃんとフォローしとくべきだったよ。
さすがナミコお母さん、発言がもう保護者だね。
誰がお母さんだ。
でもその場でじっと待ってるのが迷子になった時の基本だけど、どっか行っちゃったのはマリらしいよな。好奇心いっぱいっていうか。
そうですね。はい、すごく優しくて頼もしい人なんですよ。マリさん、本当に嬉しそうですね。私、マリさんのそういうところ、すごくいいなって思います。
Stop flirting with me.
何それ、どういうことだ？
うまく言えないんですけど、マリさんって日本に来て新しいものにたくさん触れているんですよね。きっと私なら新しいものばかりの世界に来ても怖くなってすくんじゃうと思うんです。でもマリさんは何でも嬉しそうに受け入れていますよね。それって実はすごいことなんじゃないかって思うんです。
そうやって自然に振る舞えるのが素晴らしいと。
要は気の持ちようなのですよ、如月ちゃん。
おい、なんで野田がまとめるんだ。マリの話だろう。
だが間違ってはいない。その心構えがあるからこそ皆もマリ殿を受け入れてくれる。
はい、そうですよね。
So that's why that makes me even happier then.
うわ、予令だ。授業の準備しようぜ。
マリさん、午後の授業も頑張りましょうね。放課後じゃ。
待っていたぜこの時を。いいかマリ、日本の女子高生は放課後からが本番だ。
Ooh, after classes, so school was just warming up.
Yes, warming up.
Taking the piss out of me again.
Yes, warming up. Yes, warming up. Yes, warming up. Yes, warming.
ウォーミングアップ。ウォーミングアップ。ウォーミングウォーミングウォーミング。なんだか変身しそうな掛け声ですね。
日曜の朝向けだな。
I'm surprised you're still here.
ボケ倒すな、たまには突っ込め。
で、ともかね、具体的には何すんの？カラオケとか行くの？
いや、いきなりそれは難易度高いだろう。まずは軽く日本の食文化。
Fast food joint? Like McDonald's?
え？何？マリの国にもバーガー屋ってあんの？
Yes, we do.
むしろ海外が発祥でしょ。
しまったー。となるとどこが どこだ。
そんなに頭抱え込まんでも。ほら、駅前の喫茶店とかいいんじゃない？あたしらもよく行くあそこ。
お、いいな。マリ、喫茶店行こうぜ。
Near the station. Ooh.
あれ、なんか問題ある？
Going to the station means taking a bus there?
おう、そうだけど。
I don't understand the Japanese bus system very well, so I'm really nervous.
なんだ、そんなことか。大丈夫だって。みんなでちゃんと教えてやるよ。な。はい。
バスでの移動はこの町に住む上で不可欠だ。早く覚えた方がいい。
じゃあ、マリの訓練も兼ねて喫茶店に出発だ。
Training course for Mari.
よかったね、テーブル席が空いてて。
おう、学校終わってからとっとと来たからな。
どうだマリ殿、バスの乗り方は覚えられたか？
さあマリ、注文は何にする？
っていうか、メニュー見てわかる？
じゃあケーキにしたらどうでしょう。ここのお店、席まで実物を持ってきてくれますから。
ナイス。ねえマリー、それがいいんじゃない？
Yes, thank you very much, Kisaragi.
うめえ、この新作最高。
こっちも美味しいよ。ねえねえねえ、一口交換。
おう、マリもそっちの一口くれよ。
Sure, and I'll have a bite of yours if you know what I mean.
マサのはどう？それも新作だよね。
甘さ控えめだが美味だ。
私のも美味しいですよ。幸せ。やっぱケーキっていいよね。今度うちの近所にある洋菓子屋さんのケーキバイキングに行こうよ。すっごく美味しいんだよ。有名でテレビに出たりしてるの。
Sure, I'd love to go.
ああ、テレビって言えば、ちょっと聞いてみたかったんだけどさ、マリー。
What is it?
マリは寮生活してるんだよね。寮の部屋にテレビってあるの？ああ、あるんだ。寮生活ってなんとなく大きな部屋でみんなでテレビ見たりしてるイメージあったんだよね。
あ、わかります。ドラマとかだとそういうシーンがありますよね。
じゃあ風呂は大浴場があったりすんの？
なんだろう、一人暮らし用のワンルームマンションって感じなのかな。でもテレビが部屋にあるんならいろんな番組が見放題だよね。
ああ、朝は俺テレビ見てる暇ないんだよな。
確かに友金はそんなイメージだな。で、野田は毎日朝の占いチェックしてそう。
もちろんバッチシ見てますことよ。
Morning horoscope sounds like fun.
私もだ。あとは教育番組の今日の格言を見ている。
あ、そんなのやってんの？なんかマサらしいけど。
教育番組って意外に面白いのがあったりするよね。
だよな、俺もたまに見てっけど子供向けだからって侮れないよな。
それってあんたたちが必要以上に子供だから面白く感じるんじゃない？
そんなことないもん。マリさんは日本に来て気に入った番組ってあります？あ、マリも占い見てるんだ。やっぱ気になるよね。そうなんですよね。私もたまに見るんですけど、ある番組では私の星座が1位なのに別の番組では3
じようだ。良い結果を信じて気分よく過ごす方が良いと私は思う。
何？どんな番組？
The Great Adventure of Mr. Paintbrush.
子供向けの5分くらいのアニメですよね。すごくいいお話だって評判の。
意外だな。教授もアニメ見るのか。
子供向けとはいえ、笑いあり涙ありの感動部分に仕上がっている。友金殿にもおすすめだ。
どうしたんですか、ナミコさん。急に笑い出して。いやさ、マリが来たことで、こうしてお互いの今まで知らなかった一面が見られて、なんだかいいなって思って。はい、すごくいいことですよね。マリさんが来てくれて、私本当に嬉しいです。
ここまで来れば大丈夫だろうか。寮はすぐ近くだ。
気にしない気にしない。こっちが勝手に心配してついてきたんだから。
そうだよ。このくらい友達なら当然のことだっての。
私、マリさんといるととっても楽しいんです。だからもっと一緒にいたくて。マリと一緒にいられる期間は短いんだから大事にしないとね。
Our time together is pretty short. Ouch.
私もだ、マリ殿。
マリさん。ああ、もうそんな泣くほどのことじゃないでしょ。謝ることないよ。
マリ殿、嬉しい時は笑顔だ。
よし、じゃあまた明日な、マリー。
マリさん、こんにちは。
Sami Sensei, Satoma Sensei, do you need me for something?
あは留学記念制作のやり方について説明しておくのを忘れてたんだ。
何を制作するのかは決めた？あら、いいわね。どんなお話にするの？
だろう。そういう時は誰かに相談するといい。お前にはたくさんの友達ができたみたいだしな。
こうやってお話の区切りごとに本を作る時間があるから、その時私や外間先生が決めるべきことを指示するわ。
世界観、主人公の性格、誰に相談するかで相手の性格とか好みとか、それじゃあ今回は世界観を決めてもらおう。
洋風にするとか和風にするとか、そういうマリさん、誰に？
Who am I going to ask for advice? The professor? I'm going to ask Professor's advice on everything. Professor, can I ask you for some advice?
なんだろう。
Regarding the foreign exchange memento, the picture book I'm making, what kind of setting do you think I should use?
世界観、作品の根底だね。ありきたりな意見だが、やはりせっかく日本に来たのだから日本をモチーフにするのがいいと思う。和風ファンタジーなどはどうだろうか。物語で言うと、かぐや姫や一寸法師など少し不思議な要素が入ったものだね。いや、そのままではダメだ。アレンジを加えて新しい物語にしていこう。
Best friend, Professor, duh! No question. Still on the common route. I'm gonna win your heart, Professor. Rest assured, you are my one and only. Right. I'm going to take some respite from streaming, grab something to eat, something to drink, chill for a little bit, and then I might decide to stream later. If I do, it won't be Slapstick. I'll save that till tomorrow if I feel like going back to it. Alright, take care. Might as well flick up the outro screen. Don't know if it works on... Oh no, I got the video on this computer, haven't I? Yeah. Looks pretty stunning. Alright, laters.